Lindsay, thank you for that. Chris, I'm going to put you under some pressure, but before we do that, a few things. First of all, some thank yous, some big shout outs here. So the PDI team who were working over there, they didn't want to go on camera. They've all scarpered to lunch, but they've done a great job. And Byron, he has been an absolute legend. He's been helping us move things, and in fact, the rest of the Citizen team have as well, but those two, absolutely brilliant. And after that explanation of the machine, I'm going to buy one of these, and I think John's already sorted out my finance, so I'll maybe stretch it a bit if I become an engineer. I think that's probably stretching it a bit too far. But next, actually, my first question is actually to Lindsay. Beginning of the show, a juxtaposition. No idea what it is. Well, I do, but I think we need to question her on that. But over to you, Chris. Right, first question that's come in. What size of three-jaw chuck, I have to read this, so it's going to be slow, I'm afraid. I do apologise for that. What size of three-jaw chuck is possible for main and sub-spindle on the ANX-42?
It's a nice, short, simple answer. 5-jaw chuck, both main and sub.
Nice and simple. There you go, done. Okay, next one is from Rocky Mountain Performance. How many different options are available for turrets on the ANX?
It's a bit of a strange question, but if I don't really understand what he means or she. They mean tool holders. You've got your standard turning, end working, cross-driven, face-driven, angular tools. It's just those existing B&A tooling. So,
okay, and we're not quite sure of what they mean by that, but they may have. I mean, how many tools they hold per turret?
Well, you can get up to 4 tools per station. So
we did the maths earlier. I did the maths, and hopefully it was right. 96. Right, next question, and I think we covered a few of these off, but just to reiterate, footprint.
2.6 by 1.6.
All right, so a tiny footprint for us.
It's very small.
Compared to the envelope as well. Huge envelope for this size of machine. Right, next one then. And we sort of covered this off as well with the material, with toning LFE. Any type of material?
Put what you want in there, just utilise the LFE and the power of the machine. That's the benefits of a fixed head with LFE. Okay,
so on plastics, it's not going to melt on?
No problem.
Okay, if I said to you mnemonics?
I would probably run, but you got no problem. You've got the power to like I say, to remove the material the conventional fixed head way, but then to do your finishing, the ones that are going to cause the problem with the swarf, you've got the LFE to help control it now.
Brilliant, okay, so that's that solution. Right, length, I mean, on my travels, bar loaders, bar feeders, generally bar loaders, 1 metre, 1.5. You don't see, well, we saw at Bryken and at Progimax longer bar feeders, which are different. Any problem, any size on these for the bar feeders?
If you want a 3 metre on there, you want a 3.7, or you just want to put a short loader on there, it'll make it fit.
Okay, a 3.7, who's going to pick up a 3.7 metre bar? They're going to have some,
Well, not that size.
Okay, and we've done the tools. Just to reiterate on the programming as well, the Alcart Wizard isn't available yet, but
no, now we've got the machine, we can start working on developing it.
But FANUC controls, people are used to that anyway.
It's all G1, G2 in there. It's second nature.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's FANUC controls.
Everybody knows FANUC.
Okay. And finally, one thing we did allude to in terms of air cutting, you're wasting time. Spindle acceleration is phenomenal.
Yeah, if you watch these accelerate from 0 to 6,000, I wouldn't say it's instant, but it's a lot quicker than a normal belt-driven machine. All of our sliding heads are direct drive, and they rev up unbelievably quick.
Yeah. Well, as we alluded to earlier, I'm actually going to borrow your Ferrari. I think you can take the Mini nice and slow.
I don't know if I want to do that. Just
brilliant, Chris. Put you under not too much pressure, I hope. There. Thank you very much for talking to us about the machine, answering the questions. I think we're going to go back to Lindsay, throw it back to Lindsay. Should I put her under pressure and ask what a juxtaposition is? Maybe not. It's a live show, and we just told Chris there's no more questions, but someone snuck one in at the end, and this is going to put you under some pressure. What is the difference between between B&E to an ANX?
Size, of course, 51 to a 42mm machine. There's actually quite a few differences. Stumbling now.
That's all right, mate.
Mitsubishi control, that's one. So this is FANUC, even though it's got the Citizen interface. But the background is FANUC, where the B&E is Mitsubishi.
Okay.
Linear rails on this, where it's box on the B&E.
Okay.
Two different machines.
We covered off in terms of box guideway. There's no, I mean, the majority of machines these days are running box guideways anyway. The controls is FANUC, but it's a HMI, so it's a full touch screen anyway. Nice. And people are going to be, they might have thought, well, it's a Mitsubishi, I don't really want that. But now,
Yeah, it's Citizen's just made it easy to go from, one of our sliders to a Mitsubishi Miyano to a Fanuc Miyano now. The interface is just going to be the same.
Yep. And with being, you haven't got the LFE on a beat.
No.
All these.
Exactly. So yeah, we haven't got. Well, that's a big, solid, rigid machine. You just use the power in that one.
Okay. So 3 very final things I'm going to quickly then say. If you haven't got a theme of it today, A, it's Miyano. B, superimposed machining. LFE, and a lot of people have said it's an absolute game changer.